Grand Summoners JP just released a unit that a lot of people just don't really understand why they made them. That's a pretty bold claim, especially when a unit just came out. But truly, it's hard to see where this unit fits in, or if he even does fit in any team comp. And the unit we're talking about today is none other than Huma. Huma is going to be a dark spirit from Mina Soares High. And what he's doing is, well, he's doing something, I guess. He's all about stacking equipment CT buffs, which is actually pretty good. But the equipment CT buff is only for himself. He's able to stack it in increments of 10% on his True Art and his Super Art. The True Art stacks heal equip, the Super Art stacks physical equips. At the same time while doing this, he's giving stats up to specifically spirit allies, max HP only, and the Super Art is at least able to give physical damage up to everyone, while his art and true art are just mainly art gauge stuff. One thing that a lot of people are also like, this doesn't really make too much sense, is that he has a passive that for each dark ally alive, he increases allies' arts by 1 per second. However, ladies and gentlemen, with him having the increased spirit allies max HP by 50%, it would kind of set up the idea that you want to use this guy in a dark spirit team, which if we look at dark spirits in the Ascendant era, it's just Natasha. And I mean, I like Natasha. Natasha's a cool unit, but Natasha can't be the entire team. So is it just garbage? Is like there's no reason to even use this character? Well, technically there might be. There's a very, very specific team comp that might use this guy, and I'm talking about this is like a 1 in 1 million chance you're going to do this team comp, but it is in the game. And at the current moment, the team comp I'm talking about is the Evasion team. Maybe some of you guys have seen it by random Japanese players or just like a random video surfacing here and there. And the Evasion team is a team that has been in the game for a very long time. It's just people don't talk about it because it's extremely slow. Very good though, just extremely slow. And that Evasion team consists of, get ready for this, Yomi. You already know we're going into the deep end if we're talking about Yomi. Lozi, Finn, and I forgot the last character. I don't know if they're pivotal to this, but I know these are like the 3 main units. Specifically, Lozi and Finn are the big ones. The reason why this is so crazy is because Lozi on his passive gives everyone 15% evasion. Regular Finn, Earth Finn, the original, gives 15% evasion to everyone on his passive. Yomi gives 35% evasion to herself when near death. There is one more character, but I'm literally telling you I can't think of the last character at the current moment. But someone else I think gives a bit more evasion as well to like really solidify this team. But now we have a character like Huma in the game to where Yomi may not need to be the main character that team actually uses. They could use Huma with his art that gives everybody 25% evasion. It's not going to be as good as Yomi's 35% evasion to herself, but it will still benefit the entire team because everyone's going to be getting that evasion rate apart from just Yomi, because usually this turns into a Yomi solo fest in this team comp. This team has technically already had another DPS unit if they wanted to use him, and that is Gabimaru, because Gabimaru gives himself 15% evasion just flat passively. So yeah, an evasion comp is actually a thing in Grand Summoners. Even if you guys never heard of it, it is a thing. And if they were thinking of that very niche evasion comp when making Huma, props to them. I would have never thought about it and would have never even considered it. It's a cool idea, just completely avoiding damage, but is that really healthy for the game? I don't know, you guys tell me. I think it's safe to say though that Huma is absolutely the most disappointing release of 2025 so far. We've had some very disappointing units over the years, but absolutely I think Huma is going to be the main one in 2025 that people are going to look back on and be like, yeah, I don't even remember this unit. Compared to the other character that came out with Mina Soares High, which is Mina herself, she's just a whole lot better than this unit when it comes to like using her and just pretty much anything. She's all about resetting her equips, doing big damage. Like, I thought that was going to be a very kind of consistent trope with this. Like, the main gimmick of this crossover was the fact that a lot of these characters are able to reset their equips, but it seems like it was maybe only a thing for Mina herself, because this unit to an extent is somewhat following that by equipment CT speed instead of just flat resets on their equips. So I hope that they do something about this character. It kind of sucks to see a unit release and they're just very underpowered. And I'm saying that with pretty much complete confidence here. Maybe we'll see that there's like a unique synergy with like one equip in the game. The only thing I can think of is that if Mono Dark ever gets a fusion equip, it's a physical that buffs up dark damage specifically, but I doubt they'll ever get that since they already have a dark magic fusion equip, which is Vulture Cap, and that buffs up damage every single time you use it. I would highly advise to avoid this unit if you're on the JP side, unless you just like his design. I mean, a lot of Mina Soares High characters look pretty sick. But if you're someone who is trying to save crystals, make the smartest decision possible, I would skip Huma for right now. Unless they do major buffs to this guy, he's not looking that good. You guys let me know down below in the comment section how you all feel though. Are you liking this kit design, or are you also just in the park of, yeah, he looks kind of bad? Let me know all that type of stuff down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, have me check out this video popping on the screen right now. It's my summon session from Genshin. It was heartbreaking, to say the least. I'll meet you over there to relive that despair. But before you leave, don't forget to drink water.